What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Next Gen. It's your boy, Destiny, a.k.a. Grateful Kid, and I'm here with...
Nizomi, Imora.
Okay. How y'all doing?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just getting ready to, what's it called? This is a very good special episode for me because this is, I'm get published and all that, so, yeah.
Published to where?
Oh, like what's something that we're just recording with this episode. I'm put out to the world, and I already got my logo set up and all that. So yeah, I'm just getting ready to make some money and also do some.
So we're your first podcast you're actually posting?
No, this is the first official one. Like we're like okay, like I've done other episodes, but like this is like the third one. So that way I have like 3 episodes, and they all just can know what what I'm about and all that, and get them intrigued.
That's super cool.
Yeah, appreciate you. If I'm gonna ask, what y'all classification? Are y'all like sophomores, juniors, or?
We're sophomores.
Sophomores, okay. Are y'all transfers or no?
No, we've been here the whole... We went through Panther Camp. We went through all that.
We did together, actually.
Oh, really?
We did. Same building. We're open life.
So y'all roommates? Okay, that's a blend. And y'all been in Panther Camp? How is Panther Camp? I never really...
You want to talk about it more?
Yeah, it was something. Like, it was a lot of drama, like, with the pals and stuff. But, like, they still, like, made us get together and learn all of the, like, the chants and then the shuffles, meeting new people in our building, and the pals telling us about the parties and then, like, how to, like, survive on campus and stuff, which was very informational.
Oh, okay, that's good. Since y'all been at PV for a while, what's your favorite part of PV? Your favorite PV experience so far?
Man, I don't want to just say, what everybody else says, but the parties, definitely not just the parties. PV is not only just about the parties, but also, like, just the experience, just being around Black people. Mm-hmm. It's just, like, very important. I think everybody deserves a chance to go to HBCU.
Facts.
Yeah. I think that, like being around Black people, because I came from, like, a PWI high school, which was so different from here. Like, the environment, the people, the way they act. And I, like, learned how, like, what not to, like, say and, like, what, like, white people are, like, not supposed to say.
I see. If I'm asking, did you face any challenges as in the PWI institution? If so, what were they?
Yes, I did many. Like, so I went to, like, a small school, so everybody knew everybody. And one time, I was like, I think this was like sophomore year, where, like, our parents had to come and, like, show, like, do something, and then I was gonna bring my dad to, like, the place that we were supposed to be, and then one like white dude asked me, "Oh, you have a dad?" Yeah,
he said that to you?
Yeah, he did. I was like, "Yeah, I have a dad. What do you mean?" And then, like, I was like, "I can call him right now," and then I called him, and it was like, I didn't have a dad. He was like, "What? That's crazy." It was just an insane experience.
I see.
Like, how white people see us in like stereotypical ways.
Oh, I see. Damn, that's crazy.
It is.
And you?
My school wasn't much better. The only difference is that my school was kind of big. I went to, like, a 6A school, and they were very racist. Like, they would just, like, say the N-word throughout the hall. Like, they wouldn't care. Like, they really wouldn't care. And it was just so crazy. Like, being here and then remembering being at, like, my high school was just so different. Like, I don't know.
I get it.
That makes
sense. What's y'all majors? I'm asking. Like, my major is social work. I don't know if y'all are the same boat.
I am a biology major with a concentration in breed industry.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice.
I'm currently a business management major, but I am switching to psychology.
Oh, okay. What made you want to switch?
I want to be a counselor.
Ah, for like people, for adults or for like high school kids or
Anybody.
anybody. That's what's up. That's what's up. Why would y'all want to come to PV?
I wanted to come to PV because it's like close to home, like only 45 minutes. I can't live without my mom, and I wanted to experience the culture of HBCU.
Okay, and you?
I used to be in what's that thing called? Avid. So PV was like the first HBCU I ever learned about, and it's like the first HBCU in Texas. Like what? And their color is purple and gold. Purple is my favorite color. Like, why wouldn't I want to rock purple and gold? Like,
Okay. So yeah, that's facts. Since y'all been in PV, has it exceeded your expectations have you gotten what you wanted from PV so far, or not really yet?
there's still some stuff that I really want to do. Like, I don't think I'm more involved than I am freshman year, but I want to be more involved and like more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say known, but like I just want to
Be more active, a little bit more active,
and like make more connections with people.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yeah, you definitely got to.
Yeah, I feel the same way. We just joined this group called College Nation.
Shout out to College Nation.
Yeah.
What is College Nation?
So it's a promo group. Like they throw parties, but not just about parties.
Right.
They want people like associating with each other, networking, and it's about like the different schools around Texas. So like U of H, Lamar, Sam Houston, like those type of schools. They want to like bring them together to like network and have fun, stuff like that.
Okay, that's a bit. Do people get the wrong assumptions about like your majors? Like maybe like the wrong idea about it, or like did you have the wrong idea about your major? Like no, I thought it was this, but it's actually it's pretty nice. So
Yeah, biology is
Yeah.
hard. It is so hard. I did not expect that. Like I was like just like because before I was just cruising through like I used to be a criminal justice major, so I was just cruising through that. Not really like I was studying, but like I really didn't have to because it was so easy.
oh
when
man,
when I transferred to biology, first test, flunked it. I was like, what? So I really had to lock in and do my work. So if you're a biology major and you're going to PV, study for real because it's no joke.
okay.
I'd say the same for business management, but I don't know. I don't really like business management. That's why I'm changing it to psychology.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, have you experienced psychology a little bit? Like, have you have a better understanding of what it actually is? Or?
I've always had interest in psychology, but I don't know. I really want to help people, and I feel like mental health matters, and not a lot of people believe in it, especially like I know Black families, they don't really believe in it.
Yeah.
So I want to bring that back. I want to bring to bring an awareness to mental health and how important it is.
I see. I am, man. I like what you're doing. That's good. Man. Certain very few people have that like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. What's it called? My major is social work, and one of the few reasons why I wanted to do social work is because I want to help people, but not just people. I want both the young and the old. You know what I'm saying? And just make a difference to at least one or two, whoever may people that I may impact. I know that. Well, I decided I also want to do my podcast biz, which is this one right here, where I get to talk to, people like yourselves and, I get y'all understanding about certain things, and it helps me to grow, it helps me to have a better understanding about, the different majors, not just school-wise, but also just personal-wise, and pretty much like a safe haven. pretty much. And like, you know, there may be someone that's starting in your position, or like, you know, your side, like, oh, okay, I heard about this podcast, and this girl is actually went through the same thing I went through, and you know, she overcame it and all that, you know. They're basically just empowering and just be free, you know. That's why I do this next gen, because we are the next gen, you know. Speak of the next gen, you know, everyone has their role model, someone that they look up to or they want to become. Like for me, I want to be the Eric Thomas of this generation, you know, because you know, y'all know about Eric Thomas, E.T.?
I don't know Eric Thomas, but I seen the movie.
You seen
Does that have anything to do with it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Who is he? Explain.
Oh, okay.
Give me
Well,
a brief summary.
I bet Eric Thomas is a hip hop preacher. He's the voice of the people. Basically, he's from Chicago. He's a high school dropout, but he didn't let that not make him become successful. Meaning, like, even though he dropped out of high school and you know he made some bad decisions and all that, he still fought through life and became a PhD. He got his PhD, and you know, and he basically became a successful man. And he used his experience, his life experience, to motivate both the young and the old to basically say, hey, if you're going to do something, do it. Like, don't wait, do it. And basically, when I started to listen to him, he was the only motivational speaker I could relate to. Like, you know, they had the Les Browns, the Johnsons, Tony Robinsons, but not that I could really relate to them. You know what I'm saying? But then I found out about E.T., the hip hop preacher. I'm like, E.T., the hip hop preacher. Okay, let me hear what he's saying. I'm like, damn. And he had that voice. You know how people have that voice where, like, damn, I got to listen to what he's saying. You know, so he had the word of God. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go hold you. He had it. And then that's how he was able to do his platform. You know what I'm saying? And he got so many people around, so many people that he's impacting. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not like a celebrity, he's not like the big people, like, you know, but he's able to use his platform to, you know, help his community, not just his community, but people in general. You know, so he has a bigger picture, and so that's one of the people that I look up to. That one I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's like the person I'm chasing, basically. I'm trying to take his spot.
I think
not disrespect Eric Thomas, just saying. But yeah, what about you? Who's the person that you look up to or you want to be? And why? Yeah.
There's this girl on TikTok. Her name's Dr. Mitchell.
Wow.
She's an orthodontist, which I want to be. And I think she's very inspiring. Like, she shows, like, what black dentists can be, because there's not many out there. And I believe that I can be one of the top ones because I have her, and she shows, like, in her TikToks what, like, really matters in life, and I think that's super cool.
Okay. Oh, if I'm asking, what does she show that matters? Like, you know what?
She shows like how to, like, do, like, brush your teeth, like how to, like, study for the DAT, which is a way to get into dentist school, because it's so what's the word? Competitive. It's very competitive, and she shows how to like, do the interview process, which is, like, many steps to get into dental school. It's like the DAT, then an interview process, and then, like, a couple of essays. Right, and then you, like, have to have, like, a 3.5 or above to get into dental school.
3.5 or above?
It's insane. I know.
That's why I even know there was a dentist school. I mean, that just makes sense. But I didn't know about that. See, that's why I had this podcast, because to know something like these. Dentist school, damn, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh. What about you?
I would definitely say, I know this is very corny, but I would say my mom.
No, that's not corny at all.
My mom, like, growing up, you know, my mom and dad got divorced. So, like, my mom had to be, you know, the one making the money, the one being. My mom growing up, she was like a mother and a father. Although, like, you know, she was a mother, she showed me things that I, you know, you can only get from a father figure. But she tried her hardest.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't just me, it was my brother too. So her, like, having to work extra hard, pick up hours. She was a nurse, so she would work night shifts. So I would barely see her, but, like, she made it all work. Now she's like a nurse practitioner. She's happy, living life. But I really just, she showed me that, like, you don't need nobody to get to where you are. Like, you can do anything you want. You just have to be motivated to do it. And so that's why she's my.
Oh yeah,
That's good. I like that.
Shout out to Miles, man. Shout out to Miles.
To Miss Shit.
Man, and also if you have any questions about you want to ask, man, feel free, man. It's a free zone, so don't be shy.
Where are you from?
I was just about to ask.
You have an accent.
Bro, you know, so funny. People say that, but I just don't be hearing it. Man.
I mean,
Everybody says that.
I've
Right?
been like,
They say I
what?
don't have a Texas accent, but anyways,
I'm like, I have an accent. I like. What do you mean?
yeah. Where
But
you from?
to answer your question, I'm Nigerian.
Okay.
I'm
I
Nigerian.
knew it.
Are you too?
No.
I was supposed to say, wait, I
I
don't know.
know
Wait,
what I
wait,
know.
no, it's a twist. But yeah, I'm Nigerian, but I grew up here in the U.S. I got here in 05, so I pretty much grew up here and all that.
Okay. Are you what's your classification?
Oh, I'm a junior.
Junior?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Yeah. Shout out to the Jays.
Have you been here the whole time, or are you a transfer?
Oh, I'm a transfer student. I transferred from HEC, community college, and I came here at PFE, which is today one of the few best decisions I've ever made. I'm not even gonna hold you.
So what was the difference like? Like, how was it different from traveling, like, doing community college to
Oh well.
a university?
Okay. The difference was I changed. Like, what I mean by change, I'm talking about, like, the way I did certain things, the way I taught, the way I acted, it made me mature. It helped me, PV helped me realize, okay, what are you trying to do? And it just made me think a whole lot. So I realized I wanted to, I want to get, bachelor's, in my degree. But I also want to, I wanted to just be all around better person. Like, just be a better version of myself. So in other words, PV helped me spread my wings out a little bit more, get out of my comfort zone, talk to the people and all that, and just really be me and not really forced to pretend someone that I'm not, you know. And I'm so glad that I came to school. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I really think it's God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that I experienced at PV is like the stuff that I asked for, you know? Like, I asked for a challenge. I got that challenge. I asked for a better understanding. I asked for mentors, you know what I'm saying? I got that. Shout out to Mr. Freeman. Y'all can find Mr. in Conduct. Yeah, Mr. Freeman's one of my, he's like an older brother to me, you know what I'm saying? I go to him whenever I have a question, or I just want to ask his best advice about certain things. And then I have other people around me where that they can help me through life. And yeah, man, PV just been a whole lot different for the good, you know what I'm saying? But for community college, I really only got one day because I really didn't know what I was really wanted to do, you know? I didn't know what I wanted to study in. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was graduate high school. That's the only thing. And then my auntie, shout out to her, she told me I should just go to community college. I was like, why? She's like, it's going to help you out. I'm like, all right, okay, if you say so, let me just see. 2 years, yeah, I could do that, you know. So I'm still good looking. So I went to the community college. I went to HEC, and I remember just to this day, one of my professors. Shout out to him, man. I forgot his name, but shout out to him. He he brought up a sheet of paper for each one of us, right? And it was a list of careers. And I'm looking at the list. I see this word called social work. I'm like, social work, what is that? I ain't never heard of it before. So I did what anybody did. I went to Google. Shout out to Google. And I typed in social work. Oh, okay. Help people that help people. I'm like, well, I do like helping people. Do like listening to people. And I just started realizing, like, damn, this is pretty much me on paper. You know what I'm saying? Then I did more research, and I was like, oh, I could get paid? Hey, say less. And then the rest is pretty much history. And yeah, I've been in love with my major ever since, man. Like, I like my major. Like, even though I don't know what type of social worker I want to be, I know I want to become a social worker. That's even the best part. Like, it's a one word, but like it's broad. Like, so many different types of social workers and all that. And if I could get paid too, you know, I ain't care about the money, but the money is pretty nice too on the side. You know, that's on the cake. But yeah, I've been like ever since, and yeah, that's what was the difference. So I guess you could say, like, if I didn't go to that community college, I probably would not know what I wanted to do at that time. You know what I'm saying? Or for my major, but I'm so glad that I did. Yeah. I was going to ask y'all, since y'all been here at in HBCU college, what are some things that you think will benefit us as college students? Like, for example, for me, I think we would benefit for having two type of programs: a boxing program where it's not like a competition; it's just like a sparring, you know. Because I know some people that deal with anger or anxiety or whatever they're going through, and they realize in a negative way. But if we had like a boxing program, they could challenge that in a positive way, release that and act different, talk different. You know, just be a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is therapy. For students, by students. So basically, for example, you were dealing with depression, right, and you overcame that. You would become like a mentor to someone that's actually dealing with depression, you know, and you would just basically help them out on a daily and try, you know, tell them that you can do this and you can overcome it and all that, you know, basically like be the you know, this spokesperson. Mm-hmm. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? What about y'all?
It's a really good question. Let me think about it. I'm like,
take.
I like the idea that you said, like the depression thing, like how like students that overcame it can help other students. Yeah. I think there should be a program like that here. Like, I think us students need to help each other out more here, because I feel like everybody's so separated in their own groups, and I feel like we can become one and it'd be way easier, and we can help each other out more, like physically and emotionally, and like helping like each other like with work, like homework and stuff. So I think that should be a program here.
Okay.
Yes, and PV is like all types of different people. Like, you're not gonna meet the same people, and so I just feel like going off of what you and Amora said, like that would be cool here. And then it's like you can get other people, like the way people think is different too. So you could just get all types of different people's mindsets. Like we need that here more on campus.
Speaking of mindsets, why do you think people prefer to, like, I don't know, like, you know how you said that, you know, come together? Why do you think that we don't want come together or, like, you know, help each other out at some time? Not saying that we don't, but like majority of us, you know, majority of people don't want to do that.
I think that people think that they are judgmental, like really judgmental. Like sometimes people have like a bad face, like we're just having a bad day, and they think, oh, they don't want to talk, or oh, they don't want to like hang out with me, which I really don't think that's like the issue. Like they're just having a bad day, or they just have like this like resting mean face, they're actually really nice. Like me, I'm a super nice person, but I just have a resting mean face, and that's not really my fault. So I think that people, if you see me on campus, well, you probably don't know what I look like. Okay. But my name is Imora. If you see me on campus and like, oh, that's Imora, look me up, Imora.Cooper on Instagram.
Yeah, I heard it for one time. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but still, like, if, like, you should just go up to a person, ask how their day going, ask, like, look at their outfit, like, oh, that's a cute outfit, ask them where they got it, or just, like, make someone's day by just saying hi. I think you should do that.
Okay, I totally agree on that. And you, Miss? What about you?
I think a lot of people, I think that it's also, going out the question before, this came up.
Right.
A lot of people, you know, it's hard for them to make friends here. I definitely felt that, especially my freshman year. Sophomore year is getting better. You know, you just have to be more social. But I know anxiety, some people have anxiety, depression. Like, this is just going off the mental health thing.
Right.
Like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like people may have anxiety, so they don't talk. But, like, we just need to be more, you know, open to things and having more people, you know, get involved on campus and not feel so alone. Because although, like, PV may be, like, a big campus or whatever, like, if you're alone, I feel like PV should have something to where, like, new people can meet new people and, like, form something. Because the college experience is all about what you make it. And, like, if you're staying in your dorm all the time and, like, dang, I have no friends, I don't like PV, I don't like college. Right. Well, it's because you're staying in your dorm. Like, you know, sometimes you just have to get out of your comfort zone and go outside and meet people, talk to people. You never know.
That's fast.
Like you. Like, y'all, I don't know if you know this, but, like, this guy, like, he just came up to us and he was like, you want to be in a podcast? And we was like, yeah. Be in a podcast? Like, this is cool. Like, stuff like this. Like, exactly. I would have never, me and Amora would have never been in this podcast if you had never just went up to us and been like, you want to be on a podcast?
And I think that's super cool of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to. You know, I'm all about having people share their thoughts, their opinions about certain things. Like I'm not the type of person to get the metro. I want y'all to feel free. I want my guests to feel free, feel comfortable, and all that. Like say some things that they personally won't like feel comfortable with saying. You know, because you never know. Like you may help out someone that's going through something, or you might help out someone that's in the same major as you. You just may help out someone you never know, and that's why I do this podcast called The Exchange. Because once we step out this doors, once we step out, we get the paper. We're the next leaders. You know what I'm saying? We're the next people that they're gonna look, that our brothers or sisters that look up to. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a little brother and I got a little sister. So in a way, I'm like, they look up to me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta set up like a good example. You know what I'm saying? And I try to talk a certain way, and act a certain way because I know I'm representing not just me, but also representing my dad, and I also represent my mentor. So everything that people around me teach me, I try to install it to certain people. Like, if you accept it, cool. If you don't, hey, it's okay. And as long as I did what I did, and I know where I'm trying to go, and I think I know where I'm trying to go, but I'm one of those people that where I'm stoned where it won't hit me until until it hits me, you know what I'm saying? But I know that I wanted to do this, and yeah.
Yes, that's really cool.
Yeah, maybe because I'm just getting old, man. I don't know.
How old are you? 21?
22.
20.
Man, 22 now. Oh, what?
Oh, man. Hey, if you know, you know, bro.
Don't say that. I'm 20 and I already feel old. So if you feel old at 22,
that's crazy. I'm 19. I'm still young. I don't know about y'all.
Huh?
I'm 19.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
She just turned 19.
I did
not that long ago. August.
Yeah, I just turned 19.
Oh, God.
If we want to talk about zodiac signs, she's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. What are you?
I'm a Scorpio. I don't even know.
When's your birthday?
November.
November.
That's a Scorpio?
November what?
The 10th.
November 10th. That's coming up.
Yes, happy early birthday.
I appreciate y'all.
So you're going to be 23.
Yeah, I was born in 2000, so, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'm a 2000s baby.
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. While you doing that, I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
Would you say that the music that you listen to, it influences you in some type of way? Like it changes how you think?
I mean,
or no? It's just me. Good.
the type of music I listen to, what music? I listen to like rap, but like that really doesn't influence me. Like I feel like more of the R&B side of my music I listen to influences me. Like how the song "Pretty Little Birds" by SZA. Oh my gosh, that song makes me cry every time.
She's popular like that.
Yes, you should listen to her. She's very good.
You don't listen to SZA?
No, I'm not that. No.
Who do you listen to?
I listen to the OGs.
What's the OGs?
If you know, you know.
Oh, like Usher. Who we talking
No.
What?
That's funny.
The OGs, man.
What is the OGs? Like
I listen to you. You Dolph. Shout out to Dolph.
Young Dolph
Yes.
that's not an OG.
Hey, it's an OG. Hey, look.
Young Dog.
is an OG.
He's an OG,
Really?
man.
Yeah,
See.
like
Well, you know, once you reach a certain age, you know a few things, man.
you're not even.
You're
old.
only like 2 years older than us.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, 3.
Yeah. A year or two, and that's same thing. Then listen to Gucci, man.
Man, not Gucci
the
Mane.
new Gucci, man. The new
Shout
Gucci
out to
Mane.
Gucci.
And 50.
Oh yeah, 50.
Okay,
old.
50 Cent.
50,
Okay.
Jay-Z and Kanye, man.
Okay.
Those are the OGs of rap.
Okay.
Yeah, so in a way, they kind of like influence the way I, you know, think and talk sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's why I was asking, like, the music that you listen to, does it like influence you? Does it change you a little bit?
Yeah, the newer rappers, they're really not really speaking on nothing like the old rappers were.
Oh man, tell me about it. But I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm a big fan of Ice Spice though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ice Spice, a munchkin in the building.
I ain't gonna hold you. She got me, bro. She got me. I could play. I could pretend no more. I was listening to her, so I was like, "Hey, this song is pretty good."
I love Ice Spice. Yeah.
And then I started dancing, and then what's it called? One of my homies was look at me like, I was like, "Nah, he ain't like that." Nah, just but nah. Yeah, she cool. But back to what you were saying though. Did you? I don't know if you were you finished or you?
Oh,
Yes.
the SZA song "Pretty Little Birds." So, I feel like when she said like something about "I don't fly anymore," like that really like got to me because like in high school, like I was like so like vibrant and like social, but when I got to PV, like I was just more of a like when she said stay in my room type. And I was like, dang, I really need to get out more. And like I heard that song and I was like, that's crazy, that's me. So yeah, we love that song. Listen to it. That's SZA.
And you?
A song that inspires me.
Oh no, like does music that you listen to does it change you? Does it change? Does it like influence you? That's what I meant. Like
Most definitely. You know, there's actually statistics on that. But like I say like when I listen to sad music, like Summer Walker, you know, because Summer Walker has sad music. I be listening to her music because I don't only like listen to music. I like hear the lyrics and like feel like sometimes you can feel the way they feel like when they sing the music. So yeah, I definitely say when I listen to sad music, I'm sad. When I listen to happy music, I'm happy. But yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you, and you got me curious. Now I want to hear your top 5 artists.
Yeah, she has really good music. Definitely.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Nah,
I do have good music.
She does.
Everybody asks.
okay, let me hear your top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine already.
Man, top 5. Well, you go first.
Yeah, that's
okay?
gonna. Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a word. So my top one, right? Like top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, J. Cole.
That's understandable.
Genius, man. And the people say like, oh, he ain't all that. You're lying to yourself. Then it's Lil Baby.
That's understandable too.
Then it's okay. So this maybe like, oh, people don't like him, but
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Drake. I ain't gonna hold you.
let's not say Drake.
That's what the
Wait,
OVO
'cause
was.
my Drake is in my top 5.
Yeah,
So.
like Drake is.
Old Drake, you can't even lie. Old Drake is really good. You can't say old Drake is not good. If I played songs right now, you'll be like, this I like this song.
I ain't gonna hold you. I already knew about Drake when in 2016, bro.
Man,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know what you better.
And then after that, yeah. But he's too nice. He's too nice. But my bad though. Going back to what you were saying though. Go on. So yeah, J.
Drake.
Cole,
Little Baby,
Lil
Drake.
Drake. Okay.
Probably. Man, I'm gonna put a girl in there. Nicki for sure.
most definitely.
And then 5. Hold on.
Oh, not the blood.
Just
Oh,
1 second. Definitely Lil Wayne.
oh yeah.
Oh wait, okay.
Okay,
Let me switch that. Let me switch that around. Okay, so I feel like Lil Wayne before Nicki. So Little Baby, no, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like this. What about you?
Mine's not in order. I don't want no arguments. Okay, so Drake. I don't need to say too much. It's Drake.
Drake.
Yes. Okay, and then I'm looking. Dang, I feel like my top 5 is gonna be controversial because I listen to rap, but I don't really listen to rap. So,
No judgments here.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my
okay.
gosh,
Yo,
yes.
Kendrick. Let's see. Dang, this is really hard. I like Brent Faiyaz. I know he's pretty new in this generation, but his music is really bomb.
It is.
Oh, okay.
And
You should start listening. I feel like you don't know him. Do you not know him? I feel like you don't know him.
Who?
Brent Faiyaz. Yeah, I told you he didn't know him.
you don't know Brent Faiyaz?
Bro, what is he? Is he a rapper?
No.
Do you do R&B? You listen to R&B?
No.
Okay, that's why.
Respectful.
I say that this is gonna be controversial. Might be Kanye West.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
ain't controversial. Man, he on my list.
And
You gotta put Kanye on the list in your top 10 at
Kanye.
least. Top 5.
I don't know. Okay, this is top 5 for me, not for everybody else.
Yeah. It's
I say, what? Well, dang, Party Next Door, because I really like him. I really like his music.
Yeah, he don't know what that is either.
You need to start listening to R&B artists.
Right. If you're gonna be
why does that sound like a song? Part Next Door from Post Malone.
You listen to Post Malone?
I mean, I used to, but like that sound like the title sounds like something like that's a song that he would make. Part Next Door. Okay. Part Next Door. Kanye. Okay. Who else?
Drake.
Drake. Okay.
Kendrick
Oh, Kendrick.
Kendrick. Okay, that's 4.
and then Brent.
Yeah, Brent.
Okay.
No girls in there?
No.
Brand.
I would
Okay.
definitely say Summer Walker.
Summer Walker. All right, shout out to Walker.
Shout out to Summer.
That's a bet. How's this semester been going for y'all? Like,
I just did a thumbs down and then I did the fart noise because it's been
BD.
it's been terrible.
oh really?
Yeah, because I just started my biology classes and I'm just like, dang. As I said before, it's hard. But
Yeah, me and you.
other than that, I think I like it more than my freshman year.
Oh,
I think I
okay,
like it more
okay.
than my freshman year because Because I'm more sociable now, and I like talk way more. I'm outside. I'm meeting new people. I'm promoting these parties.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to College Nation. Punch Valley. You know, PB homecoming next week.
Let me get this camera.
Punch Valley. Are you going to Punch Valley? It's on Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. A week away.
I'm gonna be working Wednesday.
What parties you going to for homecoming?
The party that I'm getting paid to.
So what? Which,
I don't think he's going to any.
oh,
What's the other one? P.
oh, you going to PB Holics?
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah.
Dang,
On Wednesday.
everybody. PB Holics.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm going there because I'm gonna be working there, getting paid. And I ain't gonna. You know, I'm like,
Working where? What do you mean?
I'm gonna be moving. I've been my boy Tristan. Shout out to him. He sells lemonade. I don't know if y'all ever seen a guy that he has like a cooler.
Yeah,
and he be
I've
like,
seen him.
you want some lemonade? That's how he be talking. But yeah, I'm gonna be helping him out, and you know,
That's nice.
yeah, getting paid too with my own on the side. So yeah, that's the reason I'm going. Other than that, I would just be chilling with with my girl. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if anybody else is this Punch Valley, free punch for the ladies.
Yes, it's only $10 free sales, y'all.
So,
Free drinks for the ladies. What about the guys?
man,
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry about it.
But that punch, y'all gotta get that punch.
That's
That
correct.
punch is something serious.
it really is.
You can't forget a free drink. That's tough.
It's okay.
Could be me. Nah. Damn. I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be a good one too. If y'all could say one word to someone, or no, my bad. Let me take that back. I want to know from each of y'all, how was your high school experience? From maybe like ninth grade to all the way to the end. Like basically, who were you
Okay.
in high school?
Who was I?
Yeah, want me to start off? Y'all want to start off?
You can start off.
All right. That's how you know it's gonna be a good one.
Literally.
I was that kid that you would just I was not social. I know, surprising. Damn. I was just really the kid that would just go to class, get the A's and B's, and not really interact, because I was still figuring myself out. I didn't really know who I was, so I was just trying to look cool, be cool. So I get like the skinny jeans, I'll get like the shoes, the clothes, the drip, so try to look fly, what I'm saying, because I didn't even know any better. And that got me nowhere. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I was just that kid that would just go to class, get the B's, and know one thing, which is graduate. You know what I'm saying? Looking back on it, I really wish I would have done a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But yeah, I was that kid that would just get those certificates and A's and B's, man. That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was my freshman and sophomore year. I was more on the just get through high school. My school was very small. It was a 2A, so it's I knew everybody. I was friends with everybody. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Really didn't do anything. Just went to school, went home, did some basketball in between, but that was lame. Didn't even play for real. 4 years sat on the bench, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
So why they even have you on the team if he's gonna be on the bench?
Exactly. They played me, but anyways. And then my junior and senior year, I started to do cheer, which really got me out of my shell. I was very quiet. And then when I got to cheer, I was in front of the crowd, doing pep rallies, doing jumps in front of people. I was like, that's crazy to look back at. I was jumping in front of people, yelling cheers and stuff. I was like, it's crazy. So my junior senior year was better than my freshman sophomore year because I was in cheer. Shout out to Miss Mabry.
And you forgot.
What?
You're homecoming queen.
Oh,
She was homecoming queen,
Oh,
y'all.
for real?
yeah, I was homecoming.
Hey, how was that? How did you feel?
Okay, so first off, I was the first black girl in my school to
Taking
be
up with W's.
homecoming queen. Yeah, that was something. Like, I just felt like I was only homecoming queen because I was black.
Oh.
Like, I was only homecoming queen because I know I have a bubbly personality, but it didn't really like help. Like, it just didn't feel right. And it was like weird, like everybody eyes on me, like at the game and at the parade. But other than that, it was just regular day.
I see.
Yeah.
My high school experience, I'd say like correlates with you too. I was very shy in my shell. I'm very different now. I definitely think college does change you, and even if college is not for you, I still think just trying it out and seeing if it works for you is a good thing. But yeah, so my college experience, freshman and sophomore year, were horrible, especially during COVID too, because COVID came. That really messed things up.
Forgot about that.
It made me more, into my shell too, because like I came back to school my senior year, and it's like, dang, like I forgot how to talk to people. I forgot how to do things. So I really had to learn that, and then like it was hard for me to make friends because I was so shy, and people just see me and thought I was rude just because how I look, and so it was very difficult. But I definitely say my senior year was much better, because I got out early, senior skip day and all those senior stuff. Like that would probably be the only thing I really miss. And prom and homecoming and graduating, like all that stuff is I miss that stuff about
High school.
But other than that, I definitely feel like and I also don't think that, how some people peak in high school. I don't think that you should peak in high school. So honestly, like, not saying I'm at my peak right now, but, I'm traveling up in my peak and stuff, but.
Wait, when you say peak, what do you mean? Is it like,
like on their like looks and personality?
Yeah. I definitely feel like your best, I guess peak is like your best moment of life, like where you just flourished from your full potential.
I see.
I definitely feel like people shouldn't peak in high school. That's a whole different topic though. But, yeah.
That's something about. Do y'all have how would I say this? Do y'all have any? I don't say regrets, but wish you had done certain thing different when you were in high school? If so, what were they?
Definitely feel like I could have been way more social and done a lot more things. There was a Black Student Union Club that I did not join at my school, and I really should have joined, because like having that around you is like very important. But I wish I should have did that, and yeah, just basically just been more involved and like not been so scared that people were gonna think of me different or think that I was weird for doing this, or I don't know. I just wish I didn't care about that stuff.
One second, I have to fix the mic. Okay, so I wish I did different was speak up for myself. Like I really didn't, like they were like asking. Okay, so this is probably gonna sound really bad, but I was just like very like to myself back then. So I was like so I went to white school, right? You remember?
Right.
And they were like, can they asking me if they could say like the N-word, like do they have the black card? I'd be like, because I was scared that I wouldn't like be friends with them anymore, and I was like scared that I would lose them as a friend. So I would just say like, yeah, I don't care. But in my head, like I did care. Like don't say that. Like I'm mute now. It's like would go off on them for like asking that. But me back then, I was like, I don't care. Go ahead. So I wish I speak up for myself more back then and have like the power to say no. Yes.
Oh, God.
That's really good.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. I ain't gonna hold you. I really only got like to take 2 or 3 things I was cut down. One of them being there was a particular class that I took. It was called Applied Science, and I would go to that class, but I wouldn't try. Like I wouldn't put no effort in it because at first it was hard, you know. And you know, and at that time when it was hard, I would just pretty much like give up or just like just write whatever, but not really put any effort. It wasn't towards like towards the middle, towards the end where like I decided let me just put a little bit more effort to it, and then I realized it was not really that hard at all. I just didn't give it a try. You know what I'm saying? And I probably could have gotten a whole lot better grade. I got a C on that class, but I could have gotten a B for sure.
But C's to get degrees.
Yeah, they do. I was just like, I got just a little bit better. And the other thing is, I could stop trying to fit in, or like stop worry about what people think, or and all that. Because I think that's a huge factor when it comes to especially in high school. So I don't know about y'all, but for me it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to like just be part of something, what I'm saying? Try to be with the cookies and all that. And like I said, that didn't even get me anywhere. And yeah, I wish I could just be me really, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what my parents were saying. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to the parents, man. they know a thing or two. And lastly is like you said, get a little bit more active, preferably like in the RTC or maybe interesting sports in general. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was really just focused on really just graduating. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing I really knew at that particular time. But if I could go back, I would definitely fix those 3 things. Yeah.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
That's a bit. Do you are y'all professors Black, Hispanic, or PB? I don't know, because I had both white and Black professors, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so weird because coming to HBCU, I thought all my professors were going to be Black.
Yeah,
but at PB, no, it's not like that. I have one professor and he's Indian, and yeah, and then I have another professor, and I don't know what he is, but he's not Black. But so it's weird, but it's like it's cool. It's cool, but it's like it's different.
How do you when you go to when y'all go to when you go to his class, do you feel different? Do you feel like how you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel like you shouldn't be teaching? Do you feel like
majority of them are very respectful of like us. Yeah. Like they understand like it's different for them than it is for us, but most of them are respectful, and they're there to teach and make money. But majority of them are just there to teach and make money. In the back. But some of them are kind of like you could tell they're kind of like are you? But other than that, though, I never really had any problems with my professors here.
Okay, that's good. And you?
My math professor is white. Okay. She is one of like the best like math professors I've ever had. Well, I only had her, but like in high school, I had like a teacher that was not very good at math. So my math professor right now, I had her for college algebra, and I was like, she's really good. And so it's like I'll pick her again for trigonometry. So yeah, I go to that class at 1. So.
Okay.
Cool people.
That's a bit. And the reason I asked that is because I had a a white teacher. He taught I think U.S. government, Texas government. I think it was my first or second semester, and he was really cool. So I never really had a white teacher before. All my teachers were in high school. They were Black. Mm-hmm. Then I got to this class. I and everybody else was black, and we had this one white teacher, and he was really cool, and he didn't make me feel like I was different or anything like that. But I did ask him, what's it called? Like, do you ever feel like pressure? Not pressure, but just like, man, you don't want to say the wrong or offend anybody, or like, how do you see us? And he told me he sees us just like as students, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't see us as, black or all that. He just sees us as costumes, you know what I'm saying? And I got even more comfortable, talk to him, man. He was really cool guy, really cool guy.
That's good.
Yeah,
That is good.
we need more of those, man.
We do.
Quick question. You know how I said like I have a mentor, Mr. Freeman out there, and that's one I can talk to or feel comfortable about certain things. Do y'all have that? Do y'all? Is there one particular one that comes to mind? Like, man, I could talk to this person. I feel comfortable about anything. It could be he or it could be a male or female.
Like at PV?
PV or just in general. Well, okay, let's just start with PV first.
I don't really have any mentors at PV. Do you?
No, I don't have any mentors at PV.
Okay.
But I have been talking to my accounting professor sometimes, and he does give me good advice. But I just dropped this class. Sorry, but he's cool. He's cool, but I had to drop his class for a different reason. But I guess he could kind of be there.
Okay. Well, let's say outside PV.
Probably my dad. Yeah. Shout out to Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he like is tough on me, and like sometimes I get tired of it, but like I know that like he's supposed to do that, and I really appreciate him for that, because if I didn't have him, I would have like definitely probably dropped out of. Well, I already dropped to biology because I was failing, but like before I was like, I can't do this, like da. It's like, do you want to be poor? I'm like, no. It's like, okay, then you have to do it. So it's like tough love.
No questions asked.
Yeah. So I think he's definitely a mentor.
Okay.
And a role model. Forgot to mention him.
I trust me. I can understand. My dad's is also like, it's E.T. and then it's my pops, man.
I think that's just how dads are.
Yeah.
My dad's like that.
But
my dad's not my mentor.
But yeah. Oh. So wait, who is your mentor then?
My mom probably.
Mom's side, man. Shout out to mom's. Okay, that's a bad. Damn, I was gonna say yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something interesting. Y'all have any questions you want to ask?
I don't think I have any more.
I don't think I have any questions.
Okay. Well, I do. Could y'all say would y'all consider being a mentor to students or to someone, or have y'all been mentors to a little bit to someone like who go to you for advice or like this and that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How does that feel?
It feels good. Like I love helping people. I want to be a counselor. So like it feels good, especially like knowing that you're the one they come to whenever they feel a certain way and you can get them out of that mindset or something. It makes you feel important.
Yes.
Okay.
Agree.
That's good. Yeah. Do y'all feel responsibilities? Like, me being the oldest child in the fam, and I have people that look up to me and all that. So, I have a little bit of responsibilities. But besides all that, I also have, like, I have my, my mentors that teach me and all that I kind of have to represent. Do y'all have that, y'all feel like you have that to a certain degree? Like, you have a certain standard that people hold on you?
Yes, absolutely. So my family, like, not needs me to, like, be successful, but, like, really putting pressure on me to be successful. Like, I know, like, they, like, still, like, unconditionally loves me if I don't be successful, but, like, in my head, like, I have to do this or it's nothing, And I just feel like that it's very like a lot of responsibility. But like it's not them putting pressure it's on on me, it's myself putting pressure.
Expectations.
So like I feel like I'm responsible for myself. That makes sense.
That's the totally understandable, yes. And you?
I didn't really start feeling like really responsibilities until I was in college, because it's like when I'm here, it's like I'm by myself. Like I have to pay for everything, and it's like I have to be responsible enough with my money. Like, do I need this? Do I need that? And like what I'm putting my time in, and like my classes, and like what am I like doing after class, and like I just have a lot of responsibilities now. I guess that comes with growing up and stuff, but it gets stressful, really.
Trust me, I know. That's bad. If y'all could go back and talk to and go back in time and give your younger self advice, just one piece of advice, just one thing, what would y'all say?
Slow down. Like I wanted to go to like college so bad. Like I wanted to get out. I wanted to be on my own. No. I want to go back so bad. Be at home. My mom cooking me meals, paying for my food. Man, that's the reason. That's the one advice. Enjoy it now before it's over. Yeah. Because when it's over, you're on your own.
You watched our Deion Sanders special. You said, oh, you did? Okay. Well, Deion Sanders said something like that too. When it's over, it's over. I was like,
oh yeah,
you copy and paste. No, but yeah, you're right about that though. You?
Yeah, I would say the same thing as Amora. And like to just have fun and like just live in the moment. I feel like when I was younger, I would overthink and I still overthink and overanalyze, but it's something I'm working on. But I would overthink and overanalyze every single thing, and would be like, should I do this? Should I do that? And I would miss on things that could, make my life better. So I really feel like if I could go back, I would have told my younger self, like, hey, like, just take it one day at a time. Like, have fun. Like, life is short. You never know what's going to happen.
I would tell myself, it only gets better from here after high school. Like once he graduates to the stage and he sees me, see him, I'll be like, it only gets better from here. And don't worry about what people think. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah. And so funny. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's one of the few issues that we have as college students that we have. We want to look a certain way. We want people to see us a certain way. We care about what certain group of people think, when it should be the people that are like our mentor or our parents, or people that really care about see us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Would y'all agree about that?
Yeah.
So how would we fix that? Like how we stop being afraid or just not being ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like how you combat that?
I think it just starts with the community. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like we just need to come together and work on it together. Mm-hmm. That's the only way it'll really solve.
Okay.
I agree.
You agree? Okay, that's a bit. Speaking of community, what are other issues that could be fixed, that need to be fixed, or people or it's being overlooked as long as a college students? I said, what's it called, opinions, or like try and look a certain way, or not that. No, if y'all don't, it's okay. I'm just trying to see it from our different perspective.
I don't really know. I feel like one thing about Prairie View is that they include like a lot of things. Like they have groups of like each thing that you could be in, and I think that's a way of like including us Oh wait, what was the question?
Then the question was, what are some issues that us clinicians need to fix or are being looked over? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, but
No, go ahead.
It's gonna be a good one.
our health and like our STD rates and stuff like that. I think health is very important. Get checkups, get stuff like that. Okay, I know we're young and our body is like more adaptable and more we can move more and do all this stuff. But health is important, and especially when you're old, you're gonna wish that you've done more stuff like work out, walk. Like this is a campus, like campus based. PV, you have to walk places. Sometimes walking is good. Like you need exercise. Like I don't know, just take care of yourself, and not just physically but mentally too. I really just feel like college students need to have that way more important.
I see. What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
See, you should have went first.
I think I agree with her too, but I think that what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Oh, it's okay. It happens. That's a bad. Yeah. Okay. I like what you said. What do you think it's kind of? Damn, how do I say this? Well, I'll make it seem like I'm trying to make it bad or like that. What do you guys think is a problem with this current generation? And I mean, I know we have a lot. I know we do. We have a lot, but like, let's just say one or two or three main ones. Like for me, I think that this us current generation, that we are pretty much everywhere and nowhere. Like we are not looking at like the important things. What I mean by important things, as in like who we trying to be for real, who we want to be, and who are we trying to become. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to become a social worker. That's cool, but also at the same time, I also want to impact other people. You know what I'm saying? Like help out my community, help out both the young and the old. Basically help out, just pretty much just help out people. You know what I'm saying? How about my priorities right? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it wasn't for the people that was around me, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not sure that I would be the person that's seeing you right now. You know what I'm saying? I think, and because they taught me how to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? And not to judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that was like one of the few things that I did when I was in high school. Like I would look at a certain person and I think they're this, but they're really not. So for example, there was this guy. I was going to Family Dollar, right? And I went, and I see him, just outside, and I thought he was, homeless based on his parents. You know what I'm saying? And I said, go to the store. I'm like, okay, I ain't think nothing much of it. But then, for some reason, I just started talking to him. And then I found out that he's, he's actually pretty good. He's pretty set. And, he was in the army, this and that. And I'm like, oh, wow, I would have never guessed that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'll say, like, I feel like this condition that judges book by just people and not really take into, like, appreciate the people that we have around us, like the older people, like Mrs. Cyrus or Mr. Freeman, those people that that have experienced life a little bit, and all that. And I feel like if they, if some of us actually took the time to listen and ask just for advice or just like help, I feel like that would change a certain group of people perspective. I could have different word that bad, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. Well, but I feel like you want to say something. Go ahead.
No, I agree. I agree with what you said.
Okay. Well, is there another anything that you would like to take input or Like I also feel like this current generation is looking at this in the wrong way, or
Not nothing I can think of
nothing you can
right
think
now.
of. Okay. And you?
I had to take a break from the
Oh God, no, it's because my piercing is like.
It's hurting. So I agree with you said, like, people judging a book by its cover. Like, if I see someone, because we are like, if you see a person with like J's and chains, and like they really put that. Can I cuss?
You can't.
I was gonna ask that question too, but
I guess not. They really put that thing on, and meaning clothes. And I was like, they probably like, oh, they got money. They're like, they just like, they're really out there. But like in reality, we as Gen Z want people to see that we want people to see that we've made it. And we like beat the odds and stuff, but in reality we haven't. We're still struggling with like stuff, and we're just like putting a front on, I guess. But like if like other people are like as you said, like the homeless man are like really like making it, they have stuff figured out. They like don't want to impress people because they already got it right. So that's why I agree with.
Okay. Last question before I let y'all go. What is success to you? What's your definition of success?
That is a good question.
it is a good question.
I can let y'all think about it, and because I know what success looks to me, but if y'all already know,
what is success to you?
Success to me is knowing that everything that I said I've done, like knowing the fact that I became a social worker, I've impacted a certain group of people, preferably the males, because I feel like that's one of the few powers that we have. There's a lot of confused males nowadays, and it's not and if I can impact a certain group of males, in my age, saying, to become grown, responsible gentlemen like myself, I feel like it will change a few things, you know what I'm saying? And also basically have a family, a wife, a kid, and all that. That would be like, okay, to me that would be successful because I've done what I wanted to do, and I also got more what I wanted to do. I got a career. I'm impacting a certain group of audience. And I have a family, like my pops. Basically, that's what's success to me.
Okay. What's success? I can't say the word success. What success means to me is, I guess, graduating dental school, and then fast forward to having my own practice and showing people that I made it, like being like one of the few Black women orthodontists that's in this country. Like I feel like I've made it then, and I guess and like supporting my family, because my family is not like really like made it, but like we're enough. But like I want to show my family that I always have them and always will.
Right. Yeah, you got your prize. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, how about you?
Success to me, I say just all my goals and aspirations that I want to be achieved. I feel like that's what success. I think success is anything that you think. Like it's not just like success can be broad. Like it's a broad.
But to you though,
like my just getting my dreams and aspirations, everything that I would want done.
Yeah.
That would be success.
Okay, so dreams and aspirations. would y'all be willing to sacrifice a few things for that, like sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Party.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
the party's just a party. Like,
Okay.
they play the same music, the same, like,
Not going on with your friends. Would y'all sacrifice that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely have.
Oh, okay. Because I got ask these type of questions. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know, people say they want to become successful, but you know, if you're not sacrificing certain things, you know, it's like what you are you sure you want to become successful? Like how I'm trying to chase. I don't say chase, but like I'm trying to be the next Eric Thomas. I can't be him when I wake up at 7 and he wakes up at 3 at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in when when he's getting the stuff he's done. When I get that done, but I get them done at a certain point. He gets them done a whole lot earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like even though when I have the free time to do them, I only do them. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I said like success is
ooh.
oh yeah, nah, that's press a lie. I got scared for a second. but yeah, man. So like he's helped me understand what actually success means. I mean, like you know, I didn't realize I had to give up certain things to to stand out. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the few things that I started to realize about myself. That I started to stand out from other people, you know, because the way I talk, the way I acted, the way I treated, my elders, the way I did certain things, the way I just overall was, and that's why I kind of carried to me to this day. Would y'all say that y'all pretty much like just stand out? You know, like y'all just different, built different.
Nah, not real. If I'm being honest, not real.
Why don't you say that?
Just because I know how I am, I know how my personality is. I'm not built different.
Yeah, me either. I'm just like regular old girl.
You sure? Yeah, sure. Because y'all just told me,
I'm regular, but I don't know.
I mean, I kind of disagree because y'all just said what's it called? Y'all been sacrificing the parties, the friends, and all that kind of stuff. Some people just don't want to sacrifice that. Some people do not even want to sacrifice sleep. You feel me? So if y'all doing those things, man, it sounds like y'all a little bit different to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Well, okay, man, this is a wrap. Do y'all want to say anything for the viewers before?
Yes. Thank you for having us on this podcast.
Yeah.
It was our very first podcast, and it was nice.
I think we did a pretty good
We
job.
did. I want to do. I would do this again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all say it too, man. Well, that's a wrap for the next gen episode, man. It's your boy Disney, aka Griffith _Kids. That's my IG. And where the can I find you at?
They can find me on Instagram because I'm always on there. OG Zomi.
They can find me on Instagram, Emora.Cooper, EMMORA, because people don't know how to spell it.
Yes.
Okay.
And y'all be on the lookout, man. I might put them back on again. And we out.